It ain't starting out good today, guys. It ain't starting out good today. All right, let's try this again. First time I tried to make a video, it cut out on me. Better not cut out on me again, just saying. Okay, so as you can see, I got the belt out today. This is not a Giants video. No, those videos are done for the season because the Giants are done for the season. We're not going to go there because I'm not going to make this about the Giants. This is my wrestling video. All right, so big thing happened Monday Night Raw. I know this was like, it's Friday. I'm recording this on Friday. I work during the week. Sorry, all right? I'm recording this on Friday. A lot of videos are up there. This is Capone's reaction to Netflix Raw, how it went. I'm disappointed. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm disappointed. They were making a huge hype out of Netflix. The Netflix error. Don't get me wrong. Intro was amazing. I thought it was a great job. The thing that pissed me off at the intro, and I know it pissed off a lot of people, they literally, great thing that they did that Triple H did. In there, he literally talked about heels and faces, though. He literally basically said, this is television and that this is not real, but it is real. Now, listen, I'm 42 years old, okay? I've obviously known wrestling is fake, but it's not. But I've known that it's scripted. I know that it's predetermined. I know all that stuff. I've known that for years. I've known this since I was a teenager, but you still loved it because it's a man soap opera, right? It's a soap opera where they beat the crap out of each other and they fight. It's great, and I grew up and I loved it knowingly. Once I got to that age, knowingly that it's scripted, it's predetermined. These guys aren't really trying to kill each other, but they can get hurt for real and all that. So I was disappointed in that promo that he literally just basically said, hey, we're a TV show. But beyond that, okay, I accept that. They have a new logo. They redesigned Raw's logo. They also had like a new stage, which really isn't a new stage. I think it's a stage they've pretty much been using. It's just like a smaller stage. But the other thing too that got me was everything throughout the night. The matches were good, but nothing really changed about the matches. Nothing, wasn't anything that's the thing I was disappointed in, was that this was not it really was hoping that, they're not going to go to the Attitude Era, right? They're not going to have like, we're going back to the Attitude Era. We're going to bring the Attitude Era. But you think like it's Netflix. You can get away a little more on Netflix. They got to still, make advertisers happy. They're still advertising. So they still got to make advertisers happy. But like, it was annoying that it didn't feel like they really did anything. And then first person to come out, okay, is The Rock, which again, there was Hulk Hogan who got booed, okay. And listen, I'm disappointed too in Hogan and what's happened lately, especially these political, but this is not a political thing. It's about wrestling, but he got booed out of there. They had a lot of, they brought in a lot of people. They had a lot of kind of old time wrestlers there and everything. But the thing that got me about Rock's promo was, one, it was weird, and his Netflix promo was even weirder. Or not Netflix, excuse me, his NXT promo was even weirder. I don't know what that was about. That was just weird. Give me 1 second. I got to adjust. All right, that's a little better. So, he comes out and he does this whole promo thing where he's kind of talking about basically just hyping up Raw and Smack and Raw and that they're on Netflix, and he gave a bunch of he gave a bunch of the execs props. He showed them on TV, showed them where they're sitting. But the thing that he did that pissed me off was, before this, in the ring, he was with Cody Rhodes, and he had, he has that championship belt, the People's Champ, and him and Cody kind of exchanged belts, and they basically set up something that seemed like they were setting up the next WrestleMania or a match between the two. And they had their WrestleMania. He was whipping them with the belt and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Again, I know this is TV, and I know that's not real, but for him to go out there and like literally put Cody Rhodes over the way he did, and to give him a hug and to do all this stuff, it just didn't feel like, I was so disappointed in that. I don't know. It just didn't feel like the big thing I was expecting. I don't know. Maybe they're going to do more down the road, but didn't feel that amazing to me. I do think, again, the matches were solid. Now, all the matches they had that night were solid. they treated it. It did feel, a lot of the matches felt like almost pay-per-view capable matches. Like they could have been on a pay-per-view. They could have been headlining a pay-per-view. You know, I mean, you had CM Punk and Seth Rollins, a great match. Punk got over on that one. We'll see where that goes, if that ends it or if they're going to continue with it. You had Roman Reigns defeat Solo. Of course, the Bloodline came out and those guys came out. But at the end, you know, you had The Rock come out and present the, I can't think of the name of it, so I'm not going to say it, and I don't want to offend anyone or get it wrong. But he had, you know, he put the you know, that symbol over Roman's neck and made him recognized tribal chief. I don't. Maybe they're setting that up for WrestleMania. It kind of felt like you expected The Rock to turn on him, so I don't know. I just was disappointed. It just felt like the way they hyped it. It just felt like there was going to be more. I don't know. It felt like it was going to be different. It felt like they were going to, you know, it felt like they were going to be bigger. I don't know. It felt like Raw was going to be bigger. It felt like a bigger Raw, but it felt like it just didn't hit on certain points. I didn't feel like they really, you know, did what they could do on Netflix. I'm not saying that I'm expecting them to go out on Netflix and be like swearing and cursing and, you know, doing crazier stuff like that. It's just that it didn't feel like they, you know, it's like the whole point about Netflix was that you could kind of maybe do a little more. It didn't feel like they did. Ula Fala. That's what it is. That's Ula Fala that goes around the neck. So we'll see. We got SmackDown tonight. 3 hours. I gotta tell you, why did they bump SmackDown up to 3 hours? I don't know. It must have been part of the deal with USA. But why you go 3 hours, I don't know. So we'll see. But listen, I pulled out my 3's Up World Champion today. I was gonna wear my Hogan belt, but I brought this belt out because I'm still putting it out there. If anybody wants to come for this belt, still you ain't gonna get any if you technically win. You want to come for this belt? You cut a promo. You put it up on you send it to me. Hey, listen, if it's good, I'll give you the credit. But you ain't beating me in a promo. I will take somebody on. I will show you what I can do. I can't wrestle. If I get on the ground, I ain't getting up. I can't wrestle, but I can cut a promo. And I will cut a promo on you. That will hurt. It will hurt. All right, guys, listen. Enjoy SmackDown tonight. I'm going to be watching it. Hopefully I make it all the way through. But again, Netflix, Raw, wasn't that great. AEW, and I will say I've been watching AEW too. I might do a video on them coming up too, but they're not doing anything that great either. Their storytelling still needs to get better. And Khan, you know, I don't know. He just needs to, I think, like, let other people write something. I don't know. But as for Netflix on Raw, the first episode, out of a score of, you know, everyone does 1 to 10, and I'll just do 1 to 5. Give that a 3. Give it a grade. We'll give it a grade. I'll give it a grade of B. I didn't think it was, for all the hype that was behind it, didn't match it. Just didn't, in my opinion. Again, great matches, but something was missing. So I give it a B minus. But we'll see. We got Raw. We got SmackDown tonight. Hopefully SmackDown's good. 3 hours. Oh, 3 hours. Why'd you do that? But guys, enjoy the weekend. Maybe I'll get a video up about SmackDown over the weekend. We'll see. Other than that, guys, as always, peace.